Hey guys, today we're gonna just work on getting started in the crochet world. So we have just a normal yarn. This is not acrylic, which is actually more typical. This is a cotton blend, and I like it because it doesn't split as much as acrylic can. And then I have this wonderful 6mm crochet hook. It is from a multi-pack at Michael's. It was not expensive at all, and it's doing the job well. So today we're just gonna prepare our hands essentially and create a foundation chain. So super slow demonstration to help you just even get started and find that muscle memory essentially in your hands so that it feels a little more comfortable and a little more natural. Okay, so to get started, this is how I do it. It's not the same as most people. So we want to create our first slip knot, which is where we start our entire project. So to do this, we're going to kind of loop our yarn, crisscross it, and we want the short string in the front of the crisscross, and we're going to turn it, and we are going to pull the long string through. So the reason that we do it in this direction is because we want to be able to adjust the loop based on the long string where all of our yarn is coming from, not on from this little short guy, or yeah, we'd run out of yarn. So once you have your first slip knot, so to show that again, we're going to take our yarn, we're going to crisscross with the short end in the front, fold it over, and most people hook through there. I just pull it. So that again is the long string we're pulling through. Okay, so from here, make sure it adjusts. Yep, perfect, it adjusts. Make it as big or small as you want. From here, we're going to take our handy dandy crochet hook and put it right through that hoop. And I like to tighten mine to the hook. I think most people do, but just to help it not be all over the place, because the foundation chain tends to be all over the place and it can be kind of a pain, to be honest. Okay, so from here, we're gonna wrap this piece in our left hand to help guide the yarn as we are crocheting. So everybody does this differently. Some people wrap in the front. I wrap starting at my pinky. So I lay the yarn across my pinky, and I essentially just do a little loop like that. That's all. And then I close my fingers. Wait, how do I do it? Okay, sorry, overthinking. So loop it like this, and then I come up through here. So you want to be close to your hook so that you can hold your work with this part of your hand. So we're going to wrap. We're going to bring it over our forefinger, and we're essentially going to hold the work with the thumb and the middle finger. Okay, so it looks like a bit of a crazy mess, but what this does is creates enough tension and not too much from the yarn that we are getting from our ball or our roll, so that it's not just all flopping around in a mess. Because if it's not taut enough, this piece, it's hard to like even catch it and do what you need to do. So this is a way to catch it. So again, we have our yarn through our hole. Taking our left hand, we're gonna wrap our pinky like so, and then we're just gonna use our fingers, come up, and this is gonna be the guide, and we're gonna grab the work with our thumb and middle finger. Okay. So one more time, a little faster. Oops, get you out of there. Wrap. And this becomes like a natural move at some point. Like your hand just flies all over the place and you get used to it, however you decide to hold your yarn, okay? So from here, we're gonna start our foundation chain. So every project you have is gonna start with a foundation chain. That may look different, but this is the most basic and most used one. So we're gonna we've got our slip knot here, right? I'm gonna hold it here just to keep control of the work. We're going to take our needle, our crochet hook, over the yarn, push back against the yarn so that it kind of automatically loops around. So again, over the yarn, we're still holding it by this little knot, push against the yarn, and use your forefinger to kind of guide it over. Again, this becomes a natural movement as well. From here, we're going to hook that piece of yarn and pull it right through the loop. Then we have our next one. So just like before, we're going to cross our crochet hook over the piece of yarn, kind of push against it, and use that momentum to wrap the yarn. And I'll say yarn over in other videos. and then pull it through the loop. So again, over, push, down, wrap, pull through. Okay, so this is a good example of why we need these fingers, because now I'm going to scooch this up a little more. Okay, so again, a little faster. We're going to over, around, pull through. So yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. And this becomes a pretty fluid momentum. And you can see my hair on there. Sorry about that. Whoop. Okay. So in there we have a nice little row. And you can see our individual chains here. So those being, we've got chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wonky one. The loop on your hook never counts. Okay, that does not count. So we have again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So what that looks like, all in action, which is where you're going to be soon, is like this. Gonna wrap, pull through, get our hook ready, tighten her up, wrap our hand, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And there you have it. All right, and there you have it. If you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, please feel free to shoot those in the comments and, have fun. Thanks for watching.